EasyCater.com.
I'm Bradley Trainer.
And I'm Dawn McClain, and this is Blinded by the Item.
Blind items are celebrity gossip with the names left out.
Together, we'll play detective to figure out what the item is telling us about our favorite celebrity. Oh, well, this weekend we lost an icon of pop culture and talk show entertainment. Phil Donahue has passed away at the age of 88.
So sad.
But welcome to the show on this Monday. Brittany is standing in today.
I love when you guys
Brittany.
let me in on this. I love Blinded.
Dangerous.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Yes, and we have Bradley delivering the blind items today, so who knows what's in store for us, Brittany.
Yeah, your typical or your traditional host. Traditional is not the right word. Mike's not here today, so I'm filling in. I'm sorry. Brittany, though, you are going to kill it.
She's going to kill it.
I just love I listen to this every day. I love Blinded. Big fan.
Yes,
Big
yes.
fan. And little known fact, she's really good at picking great thumbnails for our YouTube videos.
Yes.
Yes. You guys serve me great faces.
Great. Well, hopefully we did today. And now did you do some fun faces?
I forgot. That's how bad I am.
I did too. So
I'm more of a
good luck.
fan.
If you guys don't watch us on YouTube, we have a whole channel. We're on the radio. We got a podcast too, but really the fun is on the YouTube channel because you can see us making faces.
Right. And wondering what
Let's
the heck
sell it.
we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like not the content, the face.
Definitely.
We show some skin too. It's fine.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Hey, here's my shoulder.
All right, careful now, ladies.
All right.
Cool it.
Okay. Do you have some blind items for
Do
us?
I have some blind items? Of course I do.
Great.
Let's start with this one. The magazine that complained about the price gouging in the photos of the A-list celebrities fiasco have now been told they're not going to be invited on the next trip, which is apparently already scheduled for a weekend surrounding Halloween.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Well, what about... Okay, I have a guess just because...
Yeah. Sorry, I had to...
No, that's
fall
okay.
down.
I'm trying to think of like maybe... well, let me just... Actually, I don't have that
Okay.
guess. Never mind.
So
What?
should we start with the magazine?
Did you
Should we
have a
try to
brain
nail
fart?
down a magazine?
Okay. Yeah, let's nail down a magazine. People.
People magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, that magazine? No.
I was like,
Sorry, I'm a little rusty at what I'm doing.
That's okay.
how about Us Weekly?
Oh, that's a good guess, but not.
TMZ is not a
That's
magazine.
not a magazine, honey.
Yeah.
This would be an actual magazine.
Reader's Digest.
No.
Okay.
Vogue? All right, so maybe we don't do the
Vanity Fair.
Maybe go back to
The A-list celebrities?
the A-list celebrity
Okay.
who, again, let me just reiterate. So the magazine that complained about the price gouging and the photos of the celebrities fiasco have now been told they're not invited to the next trip, which is apparently already scheduled for a weekend around Halloween.
So this is a celeb that works a lot with magazines.
Is constantly the topic of conversation in magazines, sure.
J-Lo. Oh, okay.
Not Meghan Markle.
Wait, what?
Meghan Markle. Yeah.
What?
Oh.
It is Meghan Markle.
Okay.
All right, but who's the magazine? You're probably
Vanity
not going to get
Fair.
there. Okay, so it's not Vanity Fair. How about think about what kind of magazines would follow around Meghan Markle?
And she invited them?
Mhm.
Okay. This
Well,
is
I mean,
what's-
the assumption is that they like coordinated,
Okay.
or like they were like, "Hey, you want to cover this thing?"
I just keep going back to people, and that's not.
People. What is Meghan Markle? What is like a genre of magazine that would be interested?
The Daily Mail.
Well, I
guess.
mean, yes, but no. A print magazine.
print
Think of print
Vanity
magazines.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, what are popular print magazines still around? Like, what do they talk about? Like you're looking through a magazine.
Home and Lifestyle. Like Better Home and
Closer.
Garden.
Not that.
Southern Living.
No.
Okay.
Is-
What else do they talk about other than like homes and things?
Interior decorating.
Not that. But
In
close.
style.
Cooking.
You got it!
In style.
Oh my God. How'd you pull that out of your
I don't know.
keister?
It's in there and it takes up place for like things like math and things I should know.
You don't need it.
You know?
You don't
Let me
need
fill in
math.
the blind.
Okay.
So, In Style complained about the price gouging in the photos of Meghan Markle's fiasco. Now, spoiler alert, the person who wrote this blind has strong opinions against Meghan Markle.
Oh.
That is not coming from my mouth.
Kate.
Now
Princess Kate. God, I got in trouble for calling her Kate Middleton other day.
They've now been told they won't be invited to the next trip, which is apparently already scheduled for a weekend surrounding Halloween. So they're saying essentially In Style was complaining about the price of covering Meghan Markle on her recent trip.
Okay, this is where I was going to go at the beginning, but then there was no fiasco. I was going to say Heidi Klum because you mentioned Halloween, and I know that there's always a lot of photos of her costume parties, and I mean the tabloids get a lot out of that. So I thought maybe there was an agreement.
No, I see what you did there. You know that Meghan Markle and Harry right now are in Colombia, I think, or they were recently. I'm not sure when that trip ended, their Colombian tour. And of course, if you go to In Style, for example, because I did, there is a ton of coverage of everything she's wearing and, you know, her fashion and all that stuff. So I think the implication is they're like, hey, guys, can you cut us a deal? And that didn't work. And so now they're like, you're not coming next time.
She would have flown him out, though. Isn't that the thing? She would have done like 5 private planes to the Hamptons with him.
Oh, sure.
I agree. Seems a little petty.
Yeah.
But the blinds, as we know, not huge fans. Tell us what you think of Meghan Markle in the comments.
Yeah, because we know that you like to
And keep
engage
it
in that
nice.
conversation.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
Respectful.
Yeah. And when I say I got in trouble about calling Kate Middleton and not Princess Catherine of Wales, it was just from somebody in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was probably Kate.
Not my boss. I want to be clear
it was
about
probably-
that. It was Princess Kate herself?
Princess Kate, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun.
We got there.
Do you have another one?
Let's do it! We are doing blind items with special guest Brittany, and I'm hosting everything in song. The A- list actress in all the trouble keeps invoking the name of the A+ lister to remind everyone who her friends are.
We know this.
That's a
do?
good way for the singer to drop you as her friend.
We know this.
We do.
She's fearless.
It's Taylor Swift. Yeah.
But who's the
and-
A- list actress in all the trouble?
It ends with Lively.
Oh, okay. Sure. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me fill in all the blanks. There's just 2 blanks. Blake Lively keeps invoking Taylor Swift to remind everyone who her friends are. Is that true?
Yeah.
Has she been doing that lately?
Yeah, well, I would say it's a mixed bag. She was on a radio show interview where somebody called in and they had to give their unpopular opinions. And somebody said that they didn't like that one of the songs on the Eras. And she went on and on about how all of them are perfection.
Oh,
and
sure.
So I don't know if it's so much we're noticing it, but I think it would really solidify if she shows up at Wembley soon. I think that will solidify that she's like, I need the heat off me and to remind everybody, like, I'm
ultimately a friend of Taylor Swift, not an actress.
So I want to, just for the audience, I want you guys to back it up. And I just want to finish the blind, which is Blake Lively keeps invoking Taylor Swift to remind everyone who her friends are. That's a good way for Taylor to drop Blake as a friend. Can you guys just double back? Like, why would she, what's going on with Blake and why would she bring up?
Yeah. Well, Blake Lively everybody is pointing out that she's not a nice girl, probably because of her movie, It Ends With Us. There's this whole thing with the director, who's also a star of the movie, and a producer, Justin Baldoni. Mm-hmm. And so nobody in the cast follows him on social media. There was some kind of a rift that nobody really knows what's going on. A lot of people think it's because of the edit of the movie, but then people keep bringing up interviews of her promoting her products.
Yeah, they are they're digging, and the
Yeah.
internet is mad at Blake Lively. They don't like the way that she promoted this movie that mostly is around domestic violence in that story. And she's saying, "Hey, girls, wear your florals. Come on out."
It's a romantic
Yeah,
comedy, and it's really not.
And then there's kind of this mean girl persona that's put on her. And, I think a lot of times when people hit a certain level, then we kind of like to look back and see if there's anything on them. So I think it's a mixed batch. Like I fall in kind of both camps where I can, some of things I think she's being judged pretty harshly. And some things I'm like, ooh, that is cringe.
Yeah, I do. I'm glad you pointed out that distinction because I think there is this thing we all reflexively do. You hear one negative story about someone and we're like, well, I know someone.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean those of us who traffic in gossip and blind items 24/7.
Yeah.
So we're quick to be like, ooh, give us some juicy tidbits on what it's really like behind the scenes or what Blake Lively is really like. But at the same time, you also wonder, is this just like people at a certain point just want to complain about somebody who's being very successful
We like
in
to
their career?
tear our top people down. I mean, look at Adam Driver's career.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
and I think it's got to be a combination, right? I think she has kind of built a whole career on being a certain person, and the reality of it is, and we all should remember this, we don't know these people. And they like to show us a certain side, and it's probably a mix of all that, just like it is for all of us. And we don't like it when they show anything that doesn't convey what they are trying to sell us. So,
and then people are quick to point out, like, it's all lies. It's all lies. And she probably secretly is plotting world domination and has murdered several bunny rabbits.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
It'll all die down in a little while.
I
you
think
know?
so.
I think.
yeah.
So-
Or will it?
Yeah.
Do you think Blake's going to say anything? Not Blake. I'm sorry, Ryan.
No.
Like he's going to insert himself because I will say, he has been completely mum.
Yeah.
And I mean, allegedly, he's somebody who's difficult to work with and a little bit edgy, which I could see. And I think we're okay with that with him for some reason because he's kind of presents
man.
himself
He's a
as
man.
edgy. And he's,
has a
being a man must be nice.
Like
But-
he can be, yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, I think it is definitely, I fall in both camps, but I also think at some point, I think she does need to come out and say, like, I was a little obtuse about the way I was promoting this movie. And then I'd be like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, because I will say when you do watch the flip side of like, are we making too much out of this? Is you go back and watch that interview with that one reporter that
Yeah.
she basically fat shames.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And seems to have zero remorse.
I know.
It does make you go, oh, that's not you.
So awful. It's a little uncomfortable.
I think she's got some edge to her, and I think she's somebody who filters a lot, and I think that was a day she was having trouble filtering.
I like
And-
that. I
yeah,
like the
no,
idea
it's
of
true.
like, my filter's broken today.
Exactly, because it's like one of those things where I'm like, oh my, why would you say that? But at the same time, I think she had a bad day,
Yeah.
and she's somebody that is edgy, and I'm not excusing her.
No,
I'm just
you're
saying,
A
just
lot of
pointing it
people
out.
could be bitchy. We just don't know it
A lot of
because they
people
put on a
could be.
different face.
A lot of people are.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, ourselves included.
Yeah.
Stick with us, kids. Did you just point?
for
I
yourself.
pointed to me.
Oh, I was like, where is she pointing?
Me? I didn't.
I pointed to me.
Oh, it's grabbing my
No,
earlobe.
no, I would never be anything but delightful. Next blind.
Which is why you should be listening to the Brittany and Kendall show on My
Yes.
Talk weekdays at 3 p.m. Okay, let's move on to another blind. Where am I? Who am I? This permanent A-lister says to people he is the happiest he's been in years. So, did he turn on the producer wannabe rapper, or is it because he finally isn't even pretending? Some of these I can't read. He's married to the permanent A-list singer any longer.
Oh, he's not even pretending he's married to the permanent A-list singer anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
This permanent A-lister says to people, he's the happiest he's been in years. So
Okay.
did he turn on the producer wannabe rapper, or is it because he finally isn't even pretending he's married to the permanent A-list singer?
Oh, so there's three people.
Yes. You have
okay,
three
okay,
names.
okay.
Permanent
All right.
A-lister, the producer wannabe rapper, and the permanent A-list singer that's his wife.
Okay. This should be easy.
Yeah, it's two big A-list singers,
Yeah.
and they're done being married.
You are correct. Well, don't focus on that because I think the implication in the blind is that they're married,
Yeah,
but he's like not
he's
plugged into the marriage.
he's out and about.
Well, this can't be Chris Martin from Coldplay because Dakota Johnson isn't a singer.
No.
Or an A-list anything.
I mean, my first, until you said the wife, I was thinking Justin, but the wife's a singer. Wannabe rapper producer.
Not just.
Chet Hanks.
I would call him an A-list rapper. It is not Chet Hanks.
I
even
mean, the
though
wannabe rapper.
Chet Hanks would like to think of himself as an A-list rapper.
I think of him as A-list.
Okay. Yeah, me too. All right. Ooh.
A-list rapper married to a permanent A-list singer.
Okay, so
Oh.
Beyonce.
Sean
Beyonce.
Combs.
Who's the permanent A-list rapper?
Jay-Z.
And Dawn, who's the person he turned on?
Sean Combs.
We did
You got it. You got all three parts.
He did.
All right, let me fill in the blinds. So Jay-Z says to people, he's the happiest he's been in years. So did he turn on P. Diddy? Or is it because he's finally not even pretending he's married to Beyonce any longer?
Oh, for God's sake. That really, when you say it like that, that sounds really harsh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think the blind is suggesting that they're not,
Doing well?
well,
I will.
what do you guys think?
I will say this. When he allegedly cheated on her and she made Lemonade, one of the best albums that's ever existed.
Yeah.
So, for fans, I will say we would benefit a little if this was true.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
the album? Where's the album?
Oh, God. True.
God, he has to be an idiot. Who cheats on Beyonce?
In
People that have a lot of ego.
no universe of all of the myriad of alternate
No.
universes that exist, I
Yeah.
don't see one where someone goes, you know what's a good idea?
Yeah. No
Cheating on
alternates, no variants of Jay-Z in the multiverse would ever do this.
Did you say he's touring or making music, or did I make that up?
You made that up.
Okay. Yep, that sounds like me. I was like,
says-
I didn't know he was performing now at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I just thought happiest in the world when he was out and about it, just for some reason. I thought,
Yeah.
a woman in every port.
A chicken in every pot.
Oh, my God. That's hot. I
Take it all the way back.
I love chicken.
Oh. All right. Do you have another one?
I've got a few, so we're good.
cool.
Yeah. Where do you
Okay,
want to go
good.
next?
Someplace easy.
Okay. I think this will be much easier.
Okay.
This, oh God, they don't list her, but I'm going to call her a B-list actress.
Okay.
Has her rep doing all the denying. It is our actress who called the Paps and put on the ring she took off 6 months ago. Plus, the A-plus list singer just told a woman he's single.
Yeah, you know this.
Well, we just said this. Chris Martin and Dakota
You got
Johnson.
Yeah, she was just rocking her ring, wasn't she?
And she held it up like, I am still engaged.
Oh, God. All right, let me fill it in, and you have to talk about it. So Dakota Johnson has her rep doing all the denying, but it's Dakota Johnson who called the Paps and put on the ring she took off 6 months ago. Plus, Chris Martin literally told a woman he's single.
An old lady.
An old lady in a car.
I don't know
It's
how
just so
old she
weird.
was, but she was going to a Coldplay concert and needed a ride.
yeah.
It's just weird.
It's just
so
like,
many
what?
Because I have passed many people on the going to the same place I'm going. I don't think I've ever stopped to pick.
Did she
them up
have
and
I'm
give them
going
a
to the
ride.
Coldplay concert on a T-shirt?
Or bust.
Yeah.
One of those signs.
Right.
or bus?
Yeah, she's leading with her best assets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to Dawn's point, that picture in People with the ring where she's like,
She's walking
Look.
across the street and she has her hand up in a Blade Runner position, like showing the huge emerald.
Maybe she was just doing like wind sprints.
He's like, see this? Oh,
like
boy.
running like on Terminator.
Yeah.
yeah, there's so many weird things in the story. And I feel like we really need to not brush past the fact that, like, when I think of somebody, like, let's say 50 or 60-year-old person walking to the concert, that's a weird vibe.
It's a weird vibe.
So, like, how far away?
and then you just pull over. It's like the beginning of a movie.
It is like a horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Martin.
And then he gets to the place. He's like, yeah, I picked up this woman on the way to the thing. Oh my
Oh,
God,
here.
she's been dead for 40 years.
Oh my God, you have a backstage pass, but do you?
Yeah. And
The
then
hell?
on top of it, in casual convo, I mentioned to her I was single just in case she's got anybody in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Oh, she's like, hey, how's your life? Are you seeing anybody? And he's like, nope, I'm completely
No, I'm
single.
very single, and I'm telling you, a strange woman I've never met.
It seems fake.
Can I just-
It seems like she doesn't exist. Where's an interview with In Touch? Come on.
show me her photo.
Yeah.
Just to put proof to this particular blind item, although all blind items are not necessarily the God's honest truth, there was the story in
What?
People. What?
Oh, I thought they were all true.
Oh.
There's a story in People.
There's a story in People wherein the PR person, as this blind points out, says the following. They've had ups and downs, but they're now definitely back on.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely, maybe.
Definitely
Yeah, it
back
could
on.
change
together.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
though, really.
How many years have they been engaged? That's what. Is it
I think it's
7?
like more than 5.
2017.
Oh, okay.
So
So
7
7.
years.
Yeah.
That's insanity
I
right there.
kind of like it
Why?
because you don't want the responsibility of, if you don't want to have the responsibility of being married to someone
Yeah.
because you think it might not work out, just be engaged forever.
But like, why not just boyfriend and girlfriend?
Because then other women would be sniffing around more.
Oh, like you think this? You
Oh,
think
like
this?
the ring makes people not sniff?
It probably makes them sniff more.
I was going to say the more you get, the more you put
They're
a
like,
ring on
"He's
it,
not
the more
married
they're going to
yet."
sniff.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially women who like a challenge.
yeah, I feel like I get what you're saying though, Don. Like there has to be like an in between. Like
Yeah.
there's like a mode, like there's some sort of mode or name you can put to it.
Yeah.
Well, also the idea that people who get married are, confined by their marriage
Oh.
to live out their lives together. I mean, there are a lot of marriages that ended 24 hours after they started. So.
Exactly. A publicationship is what we call that.
Yeah,
Or
I feel
just bad choices, or tequila in Las Vegas at about
Or-
3 a.m.
Yeah.
yeah,
definitely.
No, absolutely. And like, don't get me wrong. I just feel like they should have just not had the title, and then they don't have to say when they're on and off again.
Yeah. Then you don't
But-
have to pick up strange women on the side of the road.
Could
Are they
Say
still
Single.
living in Gwyneth Paltrow's guest house
No.
back there? Okay.
But they
I mean,
were.
they did. So
That
that's
does
weird.
not sound like a bad life.
I know he probably wanted to be near his kids, so that's probably the reason.
And her guest house is probably nicer than all of our houses.
Together,
Yeah.
Like-
combined.
It's fine.
For sure.
Like, I'll stay there.
yeah. But I don't want a relationship with Chris Martin.
I do. It sounds easy. It sounds like you don't actually have to do
true.
anything.
Yeah, that's right.
And
I
you get a
might be in one
and
with
you get
him.
A
I
big
don't
fat
know.
emerald ring with,
True.
no
I
responsibility.
could probably still have my relationship and
Yeah.
be engaged to Chris Martin.
Literally nothing would change. We might be dating Chris
might-
Martin.
yes,
we might be
yes.
engaged
You
to
don't
him
know.
right now.
I don't see a
the
ring
entire
though.
panel.
Right? It's fine.
No.
It's low responsibility. It's like owning a cat. It's fine.
Yeah.
Married
Especially
to
if you
Chris
have a
Martin.
cat door.
Yeah, it's
The
fine.
relationship equivalent of owning a cat.
Yeah, it's great. He comes and goes. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do you want one more blindy?
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it. All right. This foreign-born permanent A-plus list singer reached out to the permanent A-list singer and was told, you can't speak to her. She'll text you and send you a video message tomorrow.
Oh,
What?
Who? Oh, okay.
You want me to repeat it?
Yeah, please. All
The
right.
foreign-born permanent A-plus list singer reached out to the permanent A-list singer and was told, you can't speak with her. She'll text you and then send you a video message tomorrow. What? What? It's weird.
Is the A+ singer a man?
So you're looking for a foreign-born permanent A-plus list singer
Yeah.
and a permanent A-list singer. The permanent A-list singer is not.
The A+
The A-plus list singer is a man.
is a
Okay.
man. That's what I was wondering. Okay. So we're
Okay, let
dealing
me
with-
get my foreign-born A-plus
Foreign-
list singers.
Yeah.
Permanent.
Permanent.
Elton John.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was amazing, Don.
Okay.
And so he's trying to contact a female A-list singer.
Female permanent A-list
Madonna?
singer. That's an A-plus
That's
lister.
A+.
Oh, sorry.
I would argue, to be
A-list,
fair,
hold on.
that this woman is also an A-plus list singer.
Is okay.
But
she's,
I will tell you why I think there's a distinction here.
Okay.
What were you going to say, Brittany?
She's giving me young person vibes because it's like
Well, younger.
okay, younger than Elton John.
Yes.
And she is American.
He called her and they were like, yes, she can't talk to you, but she'll send you a text and a voice and a video message.
Oh, God. Brittany?
No, he's saying Britney Spears. I didn't know if you were.
Yeah, Britney Spears. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so let me fill in the
Well,
blank.
that's because
But they're friends.
they're not even telling her that she has
I
a message
know.
from Elton John.
Elton John reached out to Britney and was told he couldn't speak with her, but that she would text him and then send a video message the next day.
Okay.
What was that all about?
That's so
That's
unhinged.
I
it makes
guess-
Britney fans even more suspicious about things.
Have to wait and find out for another episode because our time has already run out, ladies. Brittany, thank you so much for filling in today. You can catch Brittany, of course, weekdays on My Talk, the Brittany and Kendall Show. And Dawn will be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of
Blinded by the item.
Bye.
Blinded by the item.